Welcome back to the garden. Now we're in for a special treat because we are going to be having a look and seeing how the potatoes have done this year. Now, we planted these wonderful specimens in spring, late spring, and you know, they did really well. They started to look obviously not very well because of the slugs have been all over them, and you can see there it's just obliterated by slugs. They've not flowered. Now that's okay, we can handle that. We're going to have a look and see what's happened. So I've got my trusty scissors, so what I'm going to do is cut into the bag and just cut down as far as I can. I'm using this container just to save the lawn because I've just cut the lawn and I don't want to end up with soil all over it. That would not be very good. And to be honest, I wouldn't be very happy. So if I go down as far as I can, like so. It's a bit awkward this, but I'm sure I'll manage. Right, so it's time to dig deep. See what we've got. So if I just take a look inside and see what we've got. Ah, look. So yeah, we seem to be doing okay there. Now these potatoes, yeah, we've got some good ones there, were just from some old ones that we'd had in the house, and they began to sprout, and we thought rather than waste them, what we'll do is we'll plant them. And we thought we'd use a bag. It was a spare compost bag that we had, and it's a really good idea of recycling the plastic. Now the thing is with this, something that I would say that I'd noted, obviously when it's very warm, the best thing that you can do is keep them well watered, because it's like a little oven inside with these little plastic bags. It seems to be, let's just say the soil gets very dry, or the compost gets dry. So let's have a really good look and see what's going on inside here. We'll get rid of all these spent stems and just have a good rummage around in the soil there. Making a bit of a mess, but it doesn't really matter. What I'll do is place some of this compost. It just makes it a little bit neater. Look, we've got some nice potatoes there. We've got so many. We've got some really nice ones, some really nice potatoes that we can use later, but also we've got these little tiny ones which are not that great, but they've done well. We're doing well considering. So I'm just going to dig deeper and see if there's any treasures underneath. See what's going on. Get rid of some of this compost. It's definitely not a fantastic yield, but you know, they were just potatoes that were lying around that sprouted, so it's not really a big loss. Look, it's a nice one there. It's plenty for a meal, more than enough. Definitely enough for 2, 3 people, definitely. Look, we're getting bigger. It's nice just to be able, there's some beauties here, there's some beauties. Now this is what it's all about. Look, some really good ones. So we're getting better as we're going down. And it's just great to be able to grow your own produce. And, you know, it's so much healthier than, you know, buying things from the shop. I know we rely on the shops for the majority of the things that we eat, but it would just be nice to grow a lot more things like potatoes and things, because it's just a better way. They're fresher, they're there, they're instant, and these look really nice. Now there's some really good ones here. Look at that. So I'm really pleased with those. Fantastic. Yeah, we're getting better the further. Rotten one there. So yeah, look at these beauties. Look at that. Oh no, that one's a bad one. We'll put those outside, but look at that. Look at that. That's amazing. Another one. No, that's gone a bit. So we've had, you know, some success to a degree. Look at that, that's a nice one, it's a nice healthy one. You're always going to get some that, you know, are just need binning. But the fact is, you know, the most important part is having a go and doing something like this. That's the key. I think, to be honest, that is definitely going to be it. Yeah, that's squidgy. Look at that. We don't want that one. That's not good. But we've got some really good potatoes here. So what I'll do now is I'll just tip the rest of the compost out. And obviously there's nothing else going on underneath there. Yeah, that's it really. So we get our trusty little trug. We can pop all these lovely potatoes in there. Look at this. So we've done quite well there, to be honest with you. There's just a few potatoes that we placed in and we've done really, really well. To be honest with you, much better than we anticipated. We really thought that they were not going to be that great. And to be honest with you, we've done really well there. Obviously, we could have grown a lot more. We could have used more bags or decided to use a part of the garden, perhaps the other side of the garden at the back, where we could have grown them. But this method is a really good idea. Certainly if you're low on space as well, so perhaps you live in an apartment or something and you'd like to grow some potatoes, you're on a balcony and you think I really want to grow them, you can do it. You can do it in a bag like that. Just remember to keep them well watered, not over watered. It's about checking the soil and making sure that the conditions are perfect and not adding too much of a good thing. So too much watering. Watering's a really difficult one. It's about finding a balance and watching the plants, watching what's going on, or growing on as the case may be. I'm really, really pleased with these. I know that Paul will be as well. I just feel so happy. What a fantastic yield. A trug filled with potatoes, and they're going to be delicious. You know that. They're not going to be like anything shop bought at all. There's no chemicals involved whatsoever. And what more can you ask for? Really healthy, nutritious food. And that's the thing, when things are shop bought, and I know we all have to do it through time, through space, we have to rely on the shops for fruit and vegetables. But remember that if you can grow anything yourself, even a few potatoes like this, it's only going to do for a couple of meals, but it's something. And just imagine the nutrients. They look amazing. I could just sit and look at them all day, but we're not going to. We're going to eat them later. But there you go. So thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to drop us a comment, and if you can, click the like button and subscribe to us as well, because we really appreciate that. And if you feel that you'd like to grow potatoes yourself, please do, because honestly it's a fantastic thing to do. Like I said, we've grown them over many years. We've grown them in the past, but it's just recent years, no, not really. So now we've done this, we will certainly grow a lot more in future. Anyway, thank you so much for watching.